Okay, what
You're
side?
going to start on that line.
What if I don't remember what I have not done it since I competed?
Well, that sounds like
Okay.
no problem. And you're going to have to try your best to show me
I'm back. I'm back at Pro Physiques. I got my bikini, I got my heels. And this is the first time that I will be posing. I know it sounds crazy, but posing is such a big part of competing. So in this crazy declaration or challenge that I have of getting back on stage, I gotta brush up on my posing. This comes at a really busy time in my life. Next week is something we call pre-week for what I think might be my last 60-day challenge ever. It's amazing. It's where thousands of people come in and they transform their lives, and pre-week is loaded. So I am in the middle of one of the craziest weeks of the year, and I'm right now in real time second guessing. I'm like, should I actually be focusing on myself and my goals when I have so much going on? But I'm still gonna do it. Like, I'm just sitting here going, okay, one foot in front of the other. Let's go pose. Let's go take my mind off of everything I have to get done, and let's at least get better at something, even if it's posing. I'm with my good friend Alex, who I actually, when I started competing, Alex had been competing, and she has since gone on to be like a two-time Olympian, right?
Nice. Yes.
Two times. It's been awesome to see your journey. Okay, there's no place to hide this. There's no place to hide a mic on a bikini.
You can't really hide
I feel like I need to show the people. There's actually a jewel right there. But we're putting a mic on.
Yes.
So she's become the posing pro. I gotta get my heels. We gotta get the heels. Yep. Alex, what, just so I know, like, what's changed over the past handful of years? Is it like?
I would say everything flows a lot more. You need to leave them wanting more. Always have to stay true to you.
I'm at such a different place in my life now than I was when I competed before.
Yeah.
So there is like a part of me now that's like, man, me going on stage at 40, I don't want to look or feel like I'm like how do I keep it classy? Because it is important to me.
You don't want to do.
I don't want to be a 40-year-old looking like I'm trying to be 24.
And you're not. And there's ways to just move your body. You can do like one thing.
I want people to be like, she could also be a business person, but I don't want to look like I have on a tie.
You know
what I'm saying? Like,
no,
I'm a mom of 4. I have a 17-year-old, and but the confidence and energy and light without
And you can do.
Because that's what they do.
You can literally.
You know it.
You don't need to do all that.
I used to do it.
How you carry yourself. It really is.
Yeah.
It's how you carry yourself. So.
Okay.
Literally, I'm telling you right now, you don't need to be this ultra, they touch and they do all that.
Yeah.
You can do a little, you can do some hip sways, we can add some stuff in, we can keep it simple. Kiss, keep it simple, sis.
Oh, that's what I teach in nutrition.
It's the same thing. Keep it simple.
Keep it simple, sweetie.
And then when, you have most girls usually only have a few good front angles. You hit them.
My front angles struggle
and then
a lot.
You get to the back. You can do that,
okay.
And then facials too. That's another thing.
And that comes for me from confidence. If I feel good about what I'm doing, great.
You need to lead with your chest. You are confident. You are looking, even when you're on that line, anytime you can see those judges, they can see you. So you're posed, everything's tight, glutes are up, and you're ready to go. And you are looking at them all the time.
Okay.
That is your interview panel, right?
Okay.
That's your judging panel. So your walk, if you look down, that screams, I'm not confident, right? So we want to lead with our chest. We don't want our hands to be going wild. Just kind of like you got a manicure. It's a little wet, but you don't want people to notice. And we're walking. There we go. Much better.
Like that.
Tonight I'm gonna feel alive. And no, I won't be acting nice. So baby, go and start a fight. I'm in love with the city lights. Look, I'm enough of a big star. I got my girls and I got my cars. Got my hip
we want to see hourglass frame. We want to see little waist, nice lat, some glute. So you need to think about ab vacuuming, and then you always want to have your shoulders squared up to the judges. That's like your key thing. If your feet are not set, your whole pose will be off.
Yeah.
Let's just do feet 90 degrees, okay?
Okay.
Placing all your weight on this hip. Point your toe out. I know this is gonna sound weird, like right about here. You can step that foot out how you usually do. Now,
All the weight here.
and then I'm gonna have you turn that knee in while leaving all the weight there.
This one?
Yes. You see what your glute just did.
Oh.
Okay, it's a little tricky trick. And you're a puppet. I'm taking you up, 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 up.
I'm gonna be sore.
So do you feel it in the
Yes.
obliques right there?
Right here.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So that's your old pose
Okay.
right there. And
Yeah.
that's with your knee turn in. So I go to this thing, watch, I have a system.
This side by side.
Yes, just because you want to make sure you're like, okay, we've made an improvement.
Yeah.
Here. Like we're making progress.
Yeah. Just finished posing. I got to work out it. I'm sweating. I'm going to go do shoulders and back for a little bit, only like a 20-minute workout, 15-minute workout. Before I go home, kids are coming home from school and I got a lot of work to do. Here we go. I actually try and add weight every round. So when I post my Insta videos, my reels, I say increase weight. I increase weight to progressively overload the muscle. So as you do things, try to push yourself. Like you want to try and get to where you have like 2 to 3 reps in you, and that's it. You don't want to go to failure every time, but I will increase. I actually get a ton of questions about the weight belt. I'm going to say it just in case it makes sense, because every time I have tons of questions, people wanting to know why I wear this weight belt.
Good.
It's actually a thing that cues me to engage my core. Yeah, it's for heavy lifting too, but mostly for me in bikini. You heard Alex talking about how tight that core needs to be, and so to have something that like triggers my mind every single second to activate the core, because you should never not activate your core when you're lifting. So I actually grew up in a really fit family. So yeah, my family is big time into athletics and health and wellness. My parents, my mom was like a little muscle Barbie growing up, and my dad was a big Mr. Clean, which was awesome because it was a good example. But also, I think as a child, it was very diet culture back then. Like SnackWells, low fat, no carbs. And that messed with my mind. Like now there's so much more emphasis, especially in what I teach on food freedom and strength as opposed to skinny. But back then, all of that in my teen brain created a pretty severe eating disorder that took me a decade, 2 decades to really overcome. But I'm grateful for the base that I have. Actually, my mom and dad, because they were so into fitness, they would actually have me, I was 15. This is, I think, where it started going the wrong way. But they loved fitness so much that they wanted me to love it too. And they'd wake me up at 5 a.m. to go to the gym. And it had nothing to do with like looks. It was like they knew how it made them feel. But like it didn't matter what they said. Because at 15, when you have to get up and go to the gym in the morning, and like I was 110 pounds, but my mom might have been 105. So I was heavier than her, but it like messed with my head. And so I am so careful with how I am with my kids. And I get a lot of questions because obviously I'm in physique and bikini, and it's like, what message is it sending? My kids, specifically my daughters, they see me eating so much food. Like I eat 2,400 to 2,600 calories a day up until I go on stage. They see me making sure I have enough, and that's a huge source because they're athletic and they do their sports. We never talk about the way bodies look. We talk about how we feel and how much energy we have. And so far, I mean, Marley's almost 16 and she's awesome. Like, she cares about how strong she is. It's so cool. She's a back squat in cheer. Ooh, I feel it.
Is that it for now?
Time to go home. I can't even talk. I gotta go get the kids. I gotta go get them from school, get them ready for their sports, and try not to freak out about the amount of work that I have to do today before our big launch. I gotta get it done. So now this is the time where I try my hardest to not work, even though usually by this time of day, especially on a day where they have half day, there's so much I still have left to do. I know balancing is my hardest thing, like making sure that I can be present with them and still carry the heavy load that I do at work. It's a struggle. It's a struggle, especially right now when things are so busy. Anyway, and like in this time, like I have to have some non-negotiables, and one of them is when the kids are home, if I don't have a meeting or something that I'm already in, I actually set my phone down. I don't even know where it is. I set my phone down. We talk about our day. Ruby's already going at it with her chores for the day. And then they'll all start getting ready for their sports. And once that happens, when they're at their sports, I go dive back into work until they all come home. Then we do dinner and we go to bed. How was school? Good. How about you? Good?
Yes.
It's good. Are you excited for BBC tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, does everyone know? Hi.
Oh,
How are you? How was your day? Good. People want to know, do I make my kids work out?
No.
no, you don't make us work out, but you encourage us to do an activity so that we stay busy.
I just like working out.
Look at this.
I feel.
I just do cheer, so I work out.
Yeah. So
If I go more than a couple days without going to the gym, I feel weird.
So that's it. And I was actually talking about it with Rick when I was at the gym. Like, my parents made me work out, but without it being like a choice, it like messed with my head. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, is something wrong with me that they're making me work out? I encourage them to be active. Like, they do have to do something active, right? Like, I don't want them sitting and playing video games, not because I care about how they look, but I want them to feel good. And I know how I feel when I'm sitting at a desk versus getting movement in during the day. So like Maddox, when he decided this year not to play football, I actually said, well, you have a choice. Like, if you want to drive the truck, because I didn't buy him a truck, I own a truck. And I say, you can drive it when I tell you you can, but if you want to drive the truck to and from school or whatever, you have to be active. So if you're not going to play football, if you're not going to play a sport, then I need to know that you are doing something active. And he chose a local place that he trains with a coach.
I go every single day except I take like one rest day a week, and then I just kind of got used to it. So now I like, if I go a day without it, it just feels weird.
Max is starting to see his muscles.
Started to see a big difference.
Yeah. What would you say about food? Do I make you eat healthy?
No, you just have us eat our vegetables, and then we can pack whatever for our lunches, and then you just make us dinner. And you're not gonna make like super unhealthy dinner, but you just make dinner that we like, and then we eat it.
So I'm gonna go hang with the kids. We're gonna go get them ready for their sports. Okay. And then what? Oh, I think you're talking to me. Okay. And then after that, I'm gonna get back to work.
You have to try to not like that work.
Okay.
All right, love you.
I'll see you at 5:30
All right, love you.
ish. Let me see how far I have to go. Can I see your phone? Love you. Love you. I come home from taking the kids to sports, this is my time to go and I love it. Maddox walks in with his guitar and
Bass. Let's get that bass guitar.
This is my work time.
Any song requests? Only
Chef's Choice. Are you the chef?
All right, we're gonna go some Pixies.
Okay. Whoa. This is easy.
And then just repeats that the whole song.
Buddy, that's awesome. Did you teach it to yourself?
I watched like 20 seconds of a YouTube video.
Good job.
Yeah.
Are you heading out to go
Yeah,
play?
heading out now.
Band practice?
Yes,
Do you hate when I say
ma'am.
that?
No.
Love you.
Love you.
I mean, I feel like I need to like rest for a minute. Oh. The house is peaceful. It's quiet. Maddox is making his way out. This is a work block number 1 is when they go to school till when they get home. Work block number 2 for the day is about this time, like 5:30 to 8. When they get done, 8:30. And when they start coming home from their sports, we stop, get ready for bed. And then sometimes work block 3 is after. All right, I'm gonna get to work. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna get a good killer pre-weekend next week. If you're not doing my challenge, you need to go do it. But subscribe. If you want to see more, subscribe. And also, I want you to let me know if there are certain things. You're kind of, with these episodes, we're kind of giving you a day in the life, like a really just raw look at what happens in my life. But if there's other stuff you want to see, let us know. I might lay back like this and work for a minute. I need to rest.